Where's Pate? Where's Pate? Way in the back. Over there is my leader, former Marine, James Pate Phillip, the leader of our team. He'll like you to know that it's his intent to someday be Senate President. He is the state Republican quarterback, right, Gio? And he keeps his troops on the right track. He gives me advice, and I think that's great. But why do I have to call him Pate? He prides on being a chauvinist male. He's Mr. Rough and Tumble. He's hard, not frail. So how come if he knows no fear, when his wife Nancy calls, he whimpers, "Yes, dear." There is a certain man among us tonight. Although he looks normal, he's surely not right. Inside his seat, he is starting to squirm because he knows that now it's his turn. Should I tell you this fellow? I don't think quite yet. Let's wait for a moment as he starts to sweat. Now, who can this individual be who is so afraid of little old me? I might as well tell you, it's no secret that this man is a closet Democrat. Everyone knows from New York to Los Angeles, this man I refer to is no other than Aldo DeAngelis. Last year in Chicago, when things were quite rotten, the leaders of our party reached out to Don Totten. He said that he'll bring a conservative tide. The Democrats never will have a free ride. The Schaumburg Republican will show us the way and give us a healthier party someday. But since he's been here, he's had just one scuffle when Corcoran showed him the Super Bowl shuffle. We have Mayor Ryan, the Attorney General, we have Mayor Ryan from Arlington Heights. The Attorney General's office he has in his sights. I know why he's running. There is no denying. His true name is Shylock, and not really Ryan. Now, Roger McAuliffe has a secret desire to spend 20 years. Where is he? Here. All right, listen carefully. To spend 20 years and then to finally retire. To leave our fair city at the end of his term. To go to Door County. Of that he is firm. When he gets to the place that he knows is so deep, three things he will do: hunt, fish, and sleep. He'll have lots of fun near the Canadian border. Extracurricular activities in no particular order. But until that day comes, he must be content to raise all our taxes and keep up his rent. So when you look at his face and his eyelids are blinking, you'll know where his mind is and what he is thinking. The FOP sent John Deneen, the biggest darn cop that I've ever seen, with a will of iron, hard as cement. I can see why he's my union president. When he sits down and bargains, we all know the score. We just hope he doesn't give away the store. Collective bargaining is motto. That's all he does preach. Yet when we call him a big man, it's not a figure of speech. No, I'm not saying that he's fat or thin, but John calls Refrigerator Perry slim. If you ever want to see this man turn mean, try feeding Deneen some lean cuisine. Yeah, you ready for this? This evening I met the most ugliest lady, and I asked who she's with, and she said, Jim O'Grady. Wait a minute. If you think George Gottlieb is my dearest friend, then why is he sitting way down at the end? Lou Casper, the party is looking to you to give leadership and tell us what we should do. So do us a favor, and don't let us down. Get off your fat butt and get out of town. And the Washington GOP has their George Bush, while we in Chicago are cursed with Chuck Tush. If you want to see a politician without any fire, then take a good look at William Dammeier. Where is he? Now, in Springfield, where we make the laws, Geo is the one who always flaps her jaws. No matter who introduces a bill that day, she always manages to have her say. Adeline is truly one of a kind. To take her advice is like being led by the blind. As a lawyer, she doesn't know the meaning of fail, even though most of her clients end up in jail. She doesn't own a car to travel to town. I just can't understand how she gets around. You see, she doesn't drive, and I'll tell you why. Give Geo a broom, and she'd much rather fly. I know I'm right. Of all the fine people on this evening's dais, Father Galadza is surely the bravest. Being near politicians, though, he has no fear, because he has the best clout of anyone here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our evening of fun, because we didn't intend to offend anyone. You've honored me with this wonderful roast, and I would like to offer a toast. Here's to my wife, my family, my mother and dad. Here's to the best friends and neighbors that I've ever had. Here's to those on the dais. It's okay, it fits. Listen, here's to those on the dais. This hour is so late, because they're the best public officials in our great state. Here's to staff and to colleagues who helped when they could. Here's to all the volunteers that make us look good. To all of you present, my day has been bright. I thank everybody. God bless you. Good night.